Hey everybody, I'm gonna read you your Bible story, the first one for this week. And since we had Easter this past weekend, now we're gonna get to talk about what Easter means. So the last time we had a Bible story, we talked about Jesus having his Last Supper with his disciples and how they had bread and wine, and that's what we have as communion now. So we celebrated Easter, and we know that means that Jesus lives. It means that Jesus lives. So here's our Bible verse for this week. It is, Jesus has risen. He is alive. Mark 16:6, okay? Jesus has risen. He is alive. Mark 16:6. All right, so let's read our Bible story and let's learn about what that means. Let's learn about what it means. All right, I want you to look at the picture like we always do. And what do you see here? What is there? What's on there? I see two women, right? Two ladies, one here and one here. And I see this big rock, this big stone, and something sitting on top of it. What is this? Who is this? Who is this? We've talked a lot about angels. There's an angel. Here's someone here. What do you think they're doing? Tell someone in your family what you think about the picture while I read the story, okay? Here we go. Jesus helped people in many ways. He loved people very much, and many people loved him, but not everyone loved Jesus. Some of the leaders didn't like Jesus at all. In fact, they were looking for a way to get rid of Jesus. They didn't like it that many men and women wanted Jesus to be their leader. These angry people said, if we let Jesus go on like this, everyone will believe in him, and we won't be in charge. The leaders decided to send soldiers to take Jesus away. This was a very, very bad thing to do, but it was God's plan for Jesus to take the punishment for all the wrong things people had ever done or would ever do. Jesus agreed with this good plan, so he let the soldiers hurt him, put him on a cross, and Jesus died on the cross. It was a sad time for Jesus' friends. They carried his body to a tomb and put it inside. A tomb is a cave that was used to bury people who had died. So here's his tomb. This is his cave right here. You can see the opening right here. This whole thing was his cave, his tomb. They left Jesus' body in the tomb and rolled a big, big rock in front of it. There's the rock. You see that rock. On the first day of the week, some women who were Jesus' friends walked sadly to the garden where the tomb was. Their wonderful friend Jesus was dead. But when the women got to the tomb, they had a big surprise. The huge rock in front of the door had been moved. Jesus' body was gone. Suddenly, the women saw an angel who was wearing a bright, shining robe. Why are you looking for Jesus here? The angel asked. Jesus is not dead. He is alive. He is risen, and as he said he would. Now, the women remembered, Jesus had told them he would die, but he would rise and live again. As they ran to share the good news, Jesus met them and said, "Be glad." The women got down on their knees in front of Jesus. They weren't sad anymore. They were very happy. They ran to share the good news with Jesus' other friends. Jesus is alive, they said. And that's why we celebrate Easter. That's why we celebrated on Sunday for Easter. That's why we celebrated. So this is the story. This is the story. Jesus died, but he didn't stay dead. And that's such a wonderful feeling. So I love you, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.